Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have another Empties video. I do these every few months once this little bin fills up. If you're new to Empties, pretty much these are products that I have used up all the way, so I feel like I can give a good quick review of them. I've got some new stuff in here and some old favorites. If you've seen my Empties before, I'll leave my Empties playlist down below if you want to, see any of my other ones, but let's go ahead and get into it. So this first thing I talk about all the time, and I actually had 3 of them in here, but because it's a big bottle, it was taking up too much space, so I threw 2 of them away. But this is the Soft Soap Juicy Pomegranate and Mango Body Wash. I get mine like at Walmart. You can get it at any grocery store. It's like $3 or $4. It smells really good. I know it's cheap and like drugstore, but I think for a body wash, it works really well. It lathers up really nice, which is important to me, and it also does not dry out my skin, and it smells really good. Next, I have another body wash. I bought quite a few from Bath & Body Works. This is the 1,000 Wishes scent, and these are the moisturizing body washes. So they've got like the other ones that come in like the little clear kind of bottles. I go back and forth if I like these or not. I think they're more like for the scent, and I do like this scent, the 1,000 Wishes. But I need to stop buying these, I think, because, well, one, you can get good deals on them, but it's definitely not as cheap as like the soft soap one I just talked about. And I don't feel like the lather is as nice. Like it'll lather up, but on my little loofah sponge, like if I'm washing my whole body, obviously, and shaving or something, and I need more lather, like I have to use a lot more of this than the soft soap one. But the smells are really nice and they do linger. So, I mean, if that's something that's important to you, it says moisturizing body wash. I don't feel like it's like overly moisturizing. My skin feels the same with the drugstore one too, but these are nice. I just think I'll stick to my drugstore $3 body wash. Next, I have a very old Urban Decay's All-Nighter Setting Spray. This was like my all-time favorite, and this one I had had for a really long time. As most of you would agree, over the last year and a half, because of COVID and wearing masks, we haven't been wearing as much makeup, and me specifically, I have lash extensions, so the only thing I have to really do is like fill in my eyebrows, and then I've got my mask on, so I haven't been wearing foundation very often. So this kind of sat in my drawer for a while. There's like a little bit left in it, but I feel like I got a really good use out of it. Regardless, I do love this, and I'm trying 2 other ones right now, and I don't want to stock up on this. I actually just had 2 in my drawer that I gave away because they were brand new and I knew they were going to go to waste because I just stopped using foundation and setting spray as often. But this is a really good one. It is a higher end brand, but I don't feel like it's overly expensive, but I do feel like it makes a difference in the longevity of my makeup. So I do like it, but I'm trying some other ones out right now. A face wash I talk about all the time is this Equate Beauty Deep Clarifying Exfoliating Scrub. I'm actually trying to finish up one from Kroger that's in my shower right now. That's literally the exact same thing. This is the same as like the Clean and Clear. It's just like a couple dollars cheaper. So you can buy the Clean and Clear version if you want, or the like store brand ones are just as good. This is definitely cooling and refreshing on the skin. The exfoliation, I wouldn't even really call it an exfoliating scrub. It's got little micro beads in it, but you don't really feel them when you wash your skin like another exfoliating cleanser I'm going to talk about in a second. But it's cheap and it does get the job done. I feel like my breakouts stay away with this, even though it's, a drugstore face wash. And I don't feel like it dries out my skin at all either. I talk about this pretty much in every Empties I ever do. This one I'm so sad because I'm pretty sure they discontinued it. I can't find it on Ulta or Sephora's website anymore. I think I even did at one point look on like Clinique's website and didn't see it there either, but this is the Clinique Pep Start 2-in-1 Exfoliating Cleanser. I'm just gonna touch on this real quick in case it comes back or you find it somewhere, because I love this cleanser. I think this is like my 4th or 5th one of it. It's 20 bucks. But this does actually have exfoliating, like real fine exfoliators in there, and like I can feel the scrub on my face, but it's definitely not harsh. I really hope I can find this again because I love this, and I'm trying a new exfoliating cleanser and I hate it, so I miss this. If anyone finds it, go grab it. A deodorant I used up is the Native deodorant in the charcoal scent. I used this while I was pregnant because it is paraben and aluminum free. It's definitely not like an antiperspirant, so it didn't really stop me from sweating, but I do feel like it stopped me from smelling. If I was doing like a lot of activity, I'd probably put it on twice that day, you know, like once in the morning and then probably reapply. So I don't feel like it's gonna stop you from sweating, and the deodorant part of it might wear off a little bit. It's a little pricier too for a deodorant. But I used this both times when I was pregnant just because I felt like it was something a little better than some of the other deodorants or antiperspirants out there. So I like it. It just depends on kind of what you're looking for. But out of all the native scents, I like the charcoal one the best. I used up this apricot scrub from Pink by Victoria's Secret, and I did really like it. It took me a long time to go through it because I just don't use body scrubs that often in the shower. I'm using up one right now that was very expensive and not worth it, and I bought another one of these in like a watermelon scent that I'm gonna try next. So I'm curious to try more of the skincare stuff from Pink, because I remember they used to always just have like fragrances, but they've come out with a lot more in this line of like body stuff and face stuff and hair stuff or whatever. They're trying to, you know, capitalize on all that, but I do think it was good, and it was a pretty big tube of it, or like jar of it. So it says $18.99, but I know I got it on some kind of sale. I definitely didn't pay that much for it. A hair mask that I used is from Pureology. This is the Hydrate mask. This is with avocado oil and coconut oil. And I'm really iffy on this because I'm trying out a different Pureology mask right now. And I don't like it as much, but the thing I hated about this one is it smells like coconut, like really strong coconut scent. And I'm just not a fan of coconut scents or food, you know, at all. Yeah, I can smell it right now. It just like, I'm just not a fan. But if you love coconut, like go grab this. I think it was great. I got it from Sephora. It is on the, you know, higher price, and it's not like expensive, but it's definitely not a drugstore price. But I felt like my hair was really soft after using this, so I might try this one again. But the smell, if you don't like coconut, just warning you, the smell is really strong. A hair mask I used up before that is from Bumble and Bumble. This is the Hairdresser's Invisible Oil Mask. The packaging, like the plastic on this is just too thick. Like there's definitely still product in here, and I just could not get it out. I mean, I could have probably cut like the top off and scrape some of it out, but it wasn't worth it to me to do that. It says it's supposed to reduce frizz and nourish hair to leave moisturized, shiny, smooth, soft strands. I don't think this was worth it at all. This again, like the Pureology one I got from Sephora, and it was a little bit higher price. I think it cost probably more than the Pureology one. I'm not totally sure on that, but I would buy the Pureology one with the coconut scent over this, because that actually seemed like it did nourish my hair, and this just kind of was like, I mean, it didn't damage or make my hair feel bad, but for the price, I don't feel like it did anything extraordinary. This took me forever to use, and again, not something I would purchase again. It's the Mizani 25 Miracle Milk. It's like a benefit leave-in conditioner. I'd like to think it was probably doing good things for my hair. Again, it didn't like dry out my hair anymore, or something like that. Like it didn't damage my hair, but I didn't notice like a big reduction in my frizz or shine or softness or anything when I use this, so I just kind of tried to use it up. I like the idea of leave-in conditioner, but those I feel like are kind of hard because you can't really tell sometimes if it's doing anything. This definitely has a very strong perfume type scent, so that also kind of, you know, isn't a huge deal. Like I didn't mind it, but it definitely has a very strong perfume-y type scent. But I don't think the Mizani Miracle Milk is worth it. A little trio that I used up from Bumble and Bumble that I'm glad I got, like these little mini sizes in a kit. And I think it was on sale too. I'm glad that I got them like this instead of buying the full bottles, because I don't think this was worth it either. It's the Bond Building Repair Conditioner, Repair Treatment, and Shampoo. It didn't do anything bonding, like my frizz is still there. You know, I have so much like regrowth and baby hairs from my being postpartum now. I just had my second baby, and so I've got more that's gonna happen. Moms out there, I'm sure you can relate. So I'm just trying to bond those strands together a little bit so it doesn't look like I've got all these little hair sticking out. And I didn't feel like it did anything. I mean, it was fine, but definitely I think the full size would not be worth the price. It says builds new bonds to strengthen hair and help repair damage. I don't feel like I noticed any difference at all in my hair after using these up. And even though they're the mini size, I do feel like I got quite a few uses out of them. I know you can't really sometimes say, like, after one use, like a packet sample of something, you can't really tell if something's good from that, but those I got probably at least 4 or 5 uses out of, and so I felt like I could have a good judgment that I wouldn't buy the full size. It wasn't worth it. I used up some of the Biore nose and face pore strips. I know there's a lot of hate, I think, around these coming out that, you know, like these are not good for your skin. That's probably been around for a while, and I actually have some in my bathroom and I just keep forgetting about them. I haven't used them in a while, but I do love these. I've used these for years and years. I tried the Target brand ones once, and I will never do that again. I used like one and it hurt so bad. Like those damaged my skin, but these ones I think are great. And it's nice to just see all that gunk you pull out of your pores. So I will keep using these. I think they're awesome. I would definitely spend a little bit more for the actual Biore brand than the store brand for this one. I know sometimes I like to, you know, save a few dollars on the store brand, but I learned the hard way that get the actual brand on that one. All right, I used up the Moroccan Oil Blonde Perfecting Purple Shampoo. Before this, I had used an Amika one, and I didn't feel like it did anything. This one I actually feel like really did help tone my hair and keep it blonde. Not that my hair is blonde, but I have blonde pieces in it, and I just got it dyed a couple weeks ago, so I finally have some new fresh hair. I hadn't dyed my hair since March of 2020, so over a year and a half. So my hair definitely needed some love, but because I've got those blonde pieces and like balayage in there, I do like to use a purple shampoo every once in a while to keep that, you know, brassy tone away. And I'm using something different right now, but I would purchase this one again. The Amika one, like I said, I didn't feel like did anything, but this one I did notice a difference in the tone. Like if my hair was starting to turn a little brassy, if I use this, it looked a lot better. So I would definitely purchase this in the full size. I used up a Neutrogena body oil. I used this both pregnancies on my belly, and I walked away luckily with no stretch marks on my stomach. I do have some on like my hips and my booty, but I think, you know, this could have helped and definitely kept my belly moisturized. Now, most of you watching probably are not pregnant and need something like that, but a body oil in general can be good for, you know, overall moisture of the skin. This isn't like made for pregnant women. I just used it both pregnancies on my belly, and I do feel like it helped a lot. I have a Clinique Take the Day Off cleansing balm. Cleansing balms just like aren't my jam. I think that this works fine. You know, it's definitely worth the hype. I think I've decided a cleansing oil. I used to use the cleansing wipes back in the day, and that's just such a waste and not as good for your skin. And so I've tried the cleansing balms and they're okay, but I really prefer a cleansing oil. I've decided to take off my makeup, so this is good. It's just like not my jam, like not my favorite thing. I also hate products, if you've seen my empties before, that come in a jar, because I hate having to put my finger in there. I would much rather like a squeeze tube or a pump. And the full sizes of this obviously are that way because it's a balm. I can't like come in a pump, but good, just, you know, not my favorite. I used the IGK Mistress Hydrating Hair Balm. This was another thing that I'm glad I just got like a small size one. I think I got this with like Sephora points or something like that. I had it for quite a long time. It's like the Miracle like Milk leave-in spray. It's something like you hope is doing good things as long as it's not damaging your hair, you know, it's fine. But I did not notice anything significant with this. I wouldn't purchase the full size, but it was just okay. And my last product, I used the Drunk Elephant Proteini Polypeptide Cream. This is expensive, like all Drunk Elephant products are. There's a lot of love around this product, and I just don't see it. I would not spend the money on this one again. I used to use the Drunk Elephant Be Hydra Intensive Hydration Gel when my skin was a lot more oily. It's more normal, dry, oily, like it changes a lot, but it's a lot more normal and drier side than it used to be. It used to be just really oily. I think probably hormones from having kids changed my skin a lot, but I don't see the hype around this. The packaging is okay. It's got like that little push push top and you would like swipe it off of there. I didn't really care for that. I thought it was okay, but I don't see the hype around this. I definitely wouldn't purchase it again. I mean, do your own research because I know a lot of people do love this, but I just don't feel like it was worth the money at all. And we are at the bottom. I tried to speed through those because I know my Empties videos can be kind of long sometimes. So I hope you guys enjoyed hearing my review on those products. Once this fills up again, I will do another Empties video. But I hope you guys are all having a great day, and that's the end. I hope you will subscribe if you're not already and give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you in my next video.